Rita Osei used to beg for death to come. For a year and a half, she was living on the streets in Accra with her 2 young boys. Churches turned the family away. People mocked Rita and called her mad. Then, a month ago, someone finally cared. Food for All Ghana's founder, Elijah Amuadu, reached out a hand. This is their story.
I came with a guy to Accra in 2005. The house we rented was almost due, and the guy had to leave me behind. And because I didn't have money to pay, I was ejected from the house with the children, and we had to stay outside for a year and a half. We had to settle at Ofankor barrier where I was with the kids. Usually when it's Sundays, I can't say I will sit home without going to church. I've gone to so many churches. Usually on Sundays, I dress up the kids for church. Most of Sundays, I had to go to church. I was mocked because of the dresses I wore to church. They actually thought I was bewitched. So they would pray for me, pour so much anointing oil on my head because of a dress I used to wear.
Okay, Elijah, so can you just tell us how you found Rita?
Yes, Rita's story was posted on My Joy online, and when a colleague within Food for All posted the story on our WhatsApp page, so when I saw, we'll equally spread it through our social media. What really touched me as a food recovery organizer was the fact that most of the children we deal, street children we rescue and feed on the streets. These are children whom their parents, their fathers abandoned their mothers, and as a result, the mothers also led them to be on the street. But what was so spectacular about Rita's story was the fact that she has held on to her children. So I really found interest to get more information as to why she held on to her kids. So I first and foremost did a field trip to there and met her. I actually had to wait for so many hours, almost 6 hours, because at that point she wasn't there. But I met her and she told me that basically the kids were a treasure. That was all she possessed in life at that point in time, and she knew if she should die right now, she should commit suicide. Who to take care of these kids being innocent in this world? And so for that reason, that's why she still kept on having hope that rescue will come on the way. But it took quite some time, but at the end of the day, rescue came.
So how were you able to spread the word about Rita and her needing help?
Yes, we use social media, Facebook to be specific, to draw a SOS call. Usually when we have a particular cause of nutrition and people being vulnerable, we try to use our Facebook page, the Food for All Ghana program page, to spread the message. So through there, the Ghana International Expatriate Group also had the story and expressed interest in supporting Rita and her children. So I got in touch with the admins of the group, which I also am a member of the group. And through that, we started the process. We went then to rescue her. It wasn't an easy process. We had to actually make sure that we reorient her to not to see us as people who were coming to take her children from her, because she said on the street she has had so many organizations, NGOs coming and saying they want to take the children to the orphanage and then leave her on the street. But she held on to her kids, and that even encouraged us more. After rescue her, we registered her on the National Health Insurance Scheme and immediately gave her and the kids medical treatment. Then we looked for accommodation for her with the support of the GIE, corporate bodies and individuals. We had companies like Latest Foam also donating mattresses and pillows. We have electrical companies like Nesco donating household equipment, and individuals as well donating old clothes, bed sheets, anything that a room will actually need.